Hello, I'm going to record getting the Perfection of Het Grandmaster Combat Achievement in a 1+1, just because I think it might make a fun little video. So right now I'm just trying to find somebody that needs the combat achievement by hopping through worlds and just trying to find somebody to sit there and do it for me. I'm also going to do it on UK ping. Obviously I've got 104 ping on the UK world, so that could also be interesting. Sure that it's possible to do this stuff on 100 ping. You don't need 20 ping to get it done. Someone eventually has to say yes, you know. So we just go to the free-for-all world. Find somebody there. We'll even go to the UK one. Maybe there'll be somebody on the Tombs of Masket world for the UK world. Golly, Ned. Took me 4 minutes to find somebody for this. I'm so fucking dumb. I'm so fucking dumb. Holy. I can't believe I just walked into the wrong door. Oh no! Yeah, the only kind of hard part about this is he can't get hit by a black orb. so since I'm doing this room only, you need staminas to butterfly. I bring a full absolute max melee switch and mage switch. I'm not doing ZCB just because I don't want to mess it up. You can't use thralls. Okay, so I got staminas to run around, a couple prayer potions, and then I got all 3 combat styles to kill the boss with. I should have had him bring a locator orb. That's another thing is if I do mess up, it's good for him to have a locator orb. And also, I'm praying melee because you can take damage, right? Because you can get chip damage by the mage in range phase. So it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to not be allowed to take any damage. You just can't take any damage off prayer. So you might as well protect melee. 3, 4. Doing that nice little pause in the middle keeps you from potentially orbing yourself as you run up to the top here. That was a pretty smooth transition, I'd say. You should expect to have to DPS check. You might get lucky and not have to, but it's very, very likely that you'll have to DPS skip. So I'm just watching the timer. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go for a DPS skip over here. If you get hit during the DPS skip, the combat achievement is failed. When you're orbed, just make sure you don't stop running. And don't attack the boss from under the boss, because that can result in you getting pushed out a way you don't anticipate. So just make sure you're not standing under one of the shadows when you try to hit the shadow, because that can result in a sad time. Hopefully I get this first try. I'd be pretty sad if I wasted this guy's time. It'd also make for a better video if I got it first try, right? think that's dead. The plugin that lets you see the shadow HP. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little number over the shadow. It's just the Tombs of a Masket plugin. And it's under the Akka section. You can turn on HP for the shadows. Makes it a lot easier to tell if you're going to kill it or if you need to hit it one more time. It's not 100% accurate, just like everything else in Runelight, but it's close enough. Nice little transition. Reverse, reverse. Woo. Okay, so it doesn't look like... Cheeky little hit there before the DPS check. I might not get a mage range phase, but I highly recommend if you're going to be trying to do this, you do not attack the mage range phase, because if you hit with the, let's say it switches to ranged, right, and I still accidentally click the boss, the fact that when you hit the range phase with your shadow, or you know, any other of them as it transitions, that will fail the combat achievement. So either be extremely careful I can't believe it! I'm talking about it in the video! I'm talking about it and I do it! Oh. I can't believe I did that! Ah! Oh my god. I can't believe it! Oh my god, you can't write that any better, dude. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. Oh, no. Well, there you go. That's the perfect example of how to fail it. If it turns green, you can't click it. You can't do it. Oh my gosh. So when it's gonna special attack, you're probably better off just running around the boss once to make sure it didn't transition to ranged. And when it does transition to ranged, either don't hit the boss or be super freaking careful. The problem is keep back is on, so you have to like see this fucker sometimes. Die again. See how he got hit twice there? That's the keep back. So the difficult part about the keep back, like the hardest part, is the phase transition. You don't want to what am I trying to say? You don't want to run into the situation where you're running around trying to hit the boss, especially with a blowpipe. The temptation with a blowpipe is to run, hit, run, hit, run, hit. Because you always want to be far away from the boss, but it literally gives you like a 2-second window, a 2-tick window to decide to not hit the boss. My problem on the last one was I paused because I was literally talking, okay, I'm going to be very careful on specials. And I paused just too long. I think the UK ping was what got me. I think if I'd been on US ping, my click would have pulled me off of that orb. And that was a non-traditional way to DPS skip that, but we'll call it a win. And the silly thing about come phase is you can just Fang spec 4 times. If you take any damage, you fail the combat achievement anyway, so you might as well assume you're not going to take any damage and just use all of your specs for your Fang hits. So that alone can knock out 2/3 of the boss's HP if you get some good Fang hits. Oh, no DPS skip again. Let's go. So we'll close the chat box, huh? Better late than never. Just hit the 28, please. That's probably good. Yes. It's not exact, the HP on the shadow, so you can never be really sure. Good thing I barely got my finger on shift for that click there. Two, three, four. DPS skip. Woo! I wasn't ready for that DPS skip. Normally I go to a different quadrant. I'm glad it didn't switch on me. No fail message, good. Guess what? A quick switch into my gear. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the boots. Go ahead and turn on preserve. Super combat. That way I can just do an 8-way into my gear. And as soon as I hit a 19, bang spec at the start. Whew. Woo! Third try is the charm. Fucking game. If you found that interesting, or if you'd like to me to do that for you, feel free to join the Discord linked below, and I'll help you out sometime whenever I got free time like this. And don't forget to like and subscribe.